needed money 'cause I had none. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Robbing people with a six-gun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won.
Listen, you can't fool with the law.
Anti-Afro Spengalis, people, this is the second time. I don't even know what to say. This is the second time when I was following up on a legal situation that involves me, Anti-Afro Spengalis, catching up on an issue that I brought you information about. Let me stop because my mind is racing ahead. I have to make sure I recognize you because that's really important. See, when your mind races ahead, you're not even, you got to stop. All of you out there who have taken the time to leave comments, whether you're sending me emails, whether you are sending me DMs on Twitter, whether it's text messages, phone calls, whatever you're doing to show your support, I can't forget to tell you thank you. People care. Don't ever let people get you to think there aren't people out there that care about you, that are concerned. Try to focus on those who genuinely care. I'm going to tell you as much as I possibly can about what the heck is going on. For the second time, when I was following up on a legal matter, I addressed this legal matter, what was it, almost a month ago. There was this mad dash for me to get information. I have been informed that the matter has a disposition. There has been a sanction that has been issued. Don't throw rocks at me yet, because at this point, I'm not able to tell you about that sanction because it hasn't yet been completely finalized, but I was informed and I'm satisfied with that sanction. I am going to give you the details. So hang on a little bit longer. You know, with Rev G, I was telling you about his situation. I couldn't give you all the details. Did I disappoint you? Did Rev G give you details? He gave you more, beyond what I could have imagined he would give you. He gave you information. I'm going to give you pretty much detail like he gave you, but I just can't do it right now. And let me tell you, I was knocked off my feet when I went to complete the follow-up. Gale Force Wind smacked me right in the face because I discovered something I didn't even know had occurred. We have, I don't even know how to tell you this, people. If I say this, I might be subjected to potentially a liability, but we have an Umar twin. Can I say that? I found out something that is so shocking. I don't even know what to say. There has been something else going on with this individual. Something else going on. And it makes perfectly good sense as to the reasons this person has been defending Umar all of the time. that we have been fighting for justice. This person has been defending Umar. Why? Because they have the same characteristics as Umar. Things always have a reason attached to them. I wasn't even looking for the information. It fell right into my lap, just like the situation with the lawsuit. I was following up on another matter that's pending with Umar Johnson. I had no idea about the lawsuit, and voila. Do you see what happens when you're patient? You see what happens when you don't try to force issues? And I'm being very careful. I am not going to characterize that situation. I refuse. I am going to let you make and draw your own conclusions. I will tell you this much. There is little difference between Umar and this person. Okay, two black men. Okay, unwilling to look at the truth for what it is. Okay, making promises that aren't being kept. Okay, perping that there's something that they're not. Okay, cold busted lying. Okay, legal intervention. Okay, Umar just hasn't told you about his yet. But this situation has been full-fledged exposed. And I'm still not going to characterize it because I have to be careful. I've played my cards exactly how I needed to play them. No matter what has been said about me, there are certain things that people are never going to get me to say. It's just not going to happen, people. It is not going to happen. Let that person come on and tell you what he did. And don't worry, it's going to be revealed in the very near future. And it's not playing any games. Nah, I'm not playing games. Not at all. I just don't let people manipulate me into doing what they have done to me. They can't set me up in any trap. They can't accuse me of saying anything. Well, they can accuse me. They can lie on me, but I do not fear any lie. So what is the next step? The next step is this information is going to be, obviously, you can't avoid the information being brought forth. It's just the natural course. It's not like exposing anybody. How can something be, quote, exposed? It just is what it is. It's like the day of the week. How are you exposing? The day of the week is the day of the week. The year, the month is the year of the month. How are you exposing the year and the month? It exists in the way that it is. It's a factual occurrence. It's there. It's free for all. It's nothing to be really exposed. I just didn't know it was there. That's the conclusion on that. It's there for the world to see. And trust you me, just hang on a little bit longer and you are going to see what I'm talking about. I'm also going to be letting you know how the effort was made. The effort was driven so hard to make everybody think that I was the person being subjected to the situation that this person was involved with. You're going to see, just like I stated with Rev G, you are going to get the facts. People, the truth is so much easier to deal with. The real nasty part about lying and being a liar, it comes with a very heavy burden of carrying around a wicked soul. And you can just look at someone, you can see the wicked soul. Even if it's not readily apparent at the first glance, it won't be long before that wicked soul appears in full regalia. The one thing I want you to also take away from this whole situation is the Patriot Act. You remember after 9/11, Congress passed the Patriot Act. Many legal rights that we had, including the right to know when your electronic equipment was being surveilled, that right became much more restrictive. So if you have persistent complaints about the same individuals who are engaging in the same type of behavior, those individuals are the ones that are going to be subjected to having their social media accounts surveilled. So if you see this activity going on and you're wondering, well, how come this person's not being banned? Well, how come this person is still has active accounts? You might want to think twice about why people like this are being allowed to continue. It's just like the government tells the credit card companies to keep allowing the criminal who's just committed this horrendous crime and stole someone's wallet and credit cards, keep letting the person charge on the credit cards. That way we can track the criminal. It's the same thing. They're gathering information about these individuals. That is why it's important not to replicate or go back and forth when you see situations like this. Steer clear. You know the behavior is criminal. You know what? I just made a reference. I gave you a little peek into what is going on. Yes, we are talking about criminal behavior. I'm going to leave it where it is. And don't fret, because you just might find out more information before I have an opportunity to return and tell you about it. Because people, it's out there. It's public knowledge. In the meantime, never forget to heed the warning. Buyer, beware.